Welcome to Black and White Movie Night.
No, you need to do that over. You sound too
Third
aggressive.
try. Yeah, I'm aggressive because you're stupid shit. Fucked up the recording.
Black and white.
You so loud, I'm like, ew.
Well,
Welcome to Black and White Movie Night. I'm Black,
I'm white.
and this month we're covering movies that should give you a fright.
You already used fright in the first
Oh,
one.
well, you
You
should have
can't
jumped
repeat.
in.
You
should have
can't
jumped
repeat.
in. You didn't look like you had anything ready to go. Yeah, okay.
What was wrong with that intro? Didn't sound right. You didn't like how it sounded again.
You didn't rhyme. You rhymed and then you restarted the recording, remember?
I said, never mind.
Tell me what you think you said.
I said, welcome to Black and White Movie Night.
Yeah.
And you said that sounded too aggressive.
Right. But then I said welcome to Black and White Movie Night. I'm Black.
Christ.
And you said I'm white. And then you didn't have nothing ready to go for the rhyme.
And I thought you were going to say that didn't sound right. That intro didn't sound right again.
Oh, God.
Off to a great start.
Ooh, you drive me.
Inevitably.
Welcome to episode 3. This month, our theme is First in the Horror Franchise, which means we're covering the first movies from popular horror franchises. And apparently we're doing this because Brendan thinks I need to be exposed to popular scary movies.
That was never stated by me. That's not what I think.
It was in your mind.
It just is presenting the tapestry of what's available as far as what modern horror franchises have turned into.
So this episode, we're covering Friday the 13th from 1980, directed by
Sean Cunningham.
Written by Victor Miller and Ron Kurtz.
You wrote that down.
I
Those are
sure
the only
did.
notes you did.
Oh, well, I mean, I got 2 other notes written down. What else you want me to say?
All the important stuff.
What else you want me to say?
And if you want to get into general feelings, because I feel like I had no real gauge of how you were feeling about the movie as it was progressing. You seem to be having a better time with it than I would have anticipated. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was fine. It was fine until the Axe discovery. Then I was like, okay. But I was buying into it, is what I'm saying.
Fine. It's not an evaluation. That's not on the Brittany scale.
No. No. Actually, no, it's not. But yeah, it was fine.
It's on the extended Brittany scale.
Should I have been?
Well, that's funny because so far we've only covered the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is considered in high regard, and Halloween. They're both in the masterpiece level for a lot of horror and like genre enthusiasts. No, this one is too, but I feel like this one is scrutinized more, and I personally do not care for it. I fucking hate this movie.
What?
I think it outright sucks. It bothers me how much of a ripoff it is.
Of what? Of what?
And especially with the
ripoff of what?
Of Halloween.
How?
Are you kidding me? It's a 1-for-1, but done poorly.
Brendan, you are blowing my mind. What do you mean 1-for-1? One is a child killer. One is not. I mean a child who kills. I don't mean a child killer. What?
Yes, but the presentation of a faceless killer.
Okay. So Scream was a ripoff to you as well. All of the same slasher
tropes. Scream was a ripoff to me. No. Scream was transitioning into the meta.
I mean, I really like Scream. Okay, I
aspects of it.
I don't see your 1-to-1 comparison, but okay, I believe you.
The filmmaker openly admitted that off of the success of Halloween,
you still sound like
you're
trying to argue or prove your point. I said, okay, you can't convince me that it's 1-to-1. If there was a,
you contrarily see no similarities between the two movies. You're saying just from a story standpoint, just because it didn't start with a little boy?
Let me run through
It did start with a little boy, technically.
Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead. Go run through.
It's fine. I was trying to tell you why I don't see a 1-to-1, but if you can elaborate for me once I say what my comparisons are, then maybe I can get to your viewpoint. So, yes, one is about a child who kills. The other one is a grown-ass woman who kills. One takes place at a camp. A small town, though. So there's a similarity for you, which I don't think that should be 1-to-1. But anyway, one's just in the neighborhood. Okay, I said neighborhood to camp. Yeah.
Okay,
okay, teenagers. There's teenagers.
So beyond you disliked Halloween's explanation of Michael Myers' motivation for killing as he's evil.
No, I didn't have a problem with him being evil. I had a problem with him being hard to kill, even though he's only a person. I can buy into somebody being evil and having mental issues. This bitch had mental issues. She did a little boy voice.
But you have no issues with an old woman being able to
yes,
sling
I
bodies
do.
this
We're
way
going to get into that. Yes, I do. But that's not what we're talking about right now. You said it's 1-to-1.
All right, we'll get into
which I don't see at all. You started it, buddy. Do you know the term for having a fear of Friday the 13th?
No. Is this your other note? You gonna let it out of the bag already?
What you want me to say? That's how we started. So one is just the fear of 13, which is triskaidekaphobia. But if you have a fear of Friday the 13th, it's called paraskividekatriophobia.
I thought for sure this was going to be going into like what the origin of Friday the 13th.
Oh, I did look at that, but it was so ridiculous to me. I didn't even look at all of them. One was like the 13th disciple was the one who killed Jesus. Another one was
basically just about 13 being considered an unlucky number, not necessarily anything to do. I thought for sure it would have something to do with astrology or cosmology. Is that a thing? What's cosmology?
Cosmology. I may study cosmos. Is that a real term? Cosmetology.
Sounds good.
No, it don't.
Sounds legit.
Cosmology.
I bet you it is.
But I don't know. It was giving me nothing except ridiculous. But I didn't search very hard. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Friday. Nobody has it. There's no. I mean, surely it pre-existed.
I don't think so.
This movie.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It was being sold under that.
But 13th was the emphasis. They added on the Friday, and it's everybody going
Monday the 13th. Tuesday
don't have
the
the same
13th.
rings. I don't know why you're telling me. I don't have a problem with the number 13 at all. Or Friday's 13th, regular fucking day to me.
Okay. Should we get into it?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's what they came for.
So where does it start? Do you remember?
Yes. So Annie, who was
No. Wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I skipped ahead. There's okay, how about this? There's a group of teenagers strumming a guitar.
1958.
Yes.
How about that?
1958.
And where are we?
Camp. Oh, what the camp called? Not Camp Hope. It ain't Camp Blood. That's the nickname. What's the name of the camp? Camp Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake. No.
I grabbed a crystal off the. You can't see, but I grabbed a crystal.
Okay, Camp Crystal Lake, 1958. They're a group of camp counselors sitting around in a circle, kumbayaing it up, singing songs.
Michael, row your boat ashore.
You know the song?
Hallelujah.
Wait. You know this song?
Yeah. Please.
It's a church song?
Yeah. Hallelujah.
I mean, but they sing it in Catholic church? It sounds like it got too much rhythm. It's not the word I'm looking for.
What, is that a church song? Did you sing Kumbaya at church? In Baptist church?
Vacation Bible School.
You did?
I don't know. I could be lying.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the lyrics to Kumbaya, so unless I hear
Where was Vacation Bible School at?
The church.
Oh, okay. It wasn't at a camp.
I didn't go to church camp.
Not really a vacation then.
Yes, it is. It's during summer vacation. Look at you telling people how to name their vacation Bible
But
school.
It's not a vacation from something. It's just that it's during a different vacation.
It's during summer. It sounds like you have an attitude with the name. Take it up with the preachers, okay?
I'm just trying to suss it out. I never considered it before.
Okay. Anyway.
Is that the right suss it out?
Yes, sounds great.
Well, suss is a...
Sniff it out? Do you want to say sniff it out?
But...
I understood what you mean.
Yes, but sus now word? Is used differently.
Yes, it's suspect. But
suspicious.
You can't help crazy kids.
It's real sus. Sounds stupid when we say
it. But that means we're getting old. If all the slang terms. Anyway, 1958, Camp Crystal Lake, a group of camp counselors are singing, having a jolly old time. One boy and a girl are giving each other.
I mean, we figure that out later that they're counselors. They don't announce themselves or say as such. There's POV of somebody watching so them. Between the kumbayaing, somebody's going through the kids sleeping.
Yeah, that was weird. Right, they walked through the kids' cabin.
I didn't remember because the soundtrack or the score is pretty memorable. It's a big part of the franchise. No, you don't remember. Nodding, nod. Okay, well, they can't see you nodding.
What you want me to say?
You have to verbally acknowledge, like,
there's nothing to acknowledge.
Yeah,
you were
it did stand out to me. I remember that, or it made an impression.
Everybody knows the sounds. I even knew the sound. I've never seen this before.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
Well,
I like it. I like it better than what they play for. What's his name? Jason. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Michael.
You knew it associated with this movie, though?
I would have been able to say it was a scary movie. I don't think I would have been able to say which scary movie is what I'm saying.
Could you try to do it? Try to imitate it?
Why?
I want to hear you try it.
No.
Come on.
No, you're just trying to pick on me.
No, just try it once.
My mouth dry.
It's fun to do. Take a sip and then try it.
I can't do it without laughing, Brendan.
Well,
okay, wait. It's not breathy enough. You do it so good. How do you do it? Do it again. Let me watch your mouth. You do it real good. Wait. One more time. God, that is so good.
You did too many he's.
How many he's? Do it again. Let me count your he's. It's like your heat jump into your haws. And that 3 haws as well?
Yeah.
It sounds better. It's getting better.
Yeah.
You do it good. I like that. Okay. Anyway. Oh, what did you think? Why do you think she did that? Looking for Jason's face, like just to throw us off, like she might have, you know what I mean?
No, I think it was to scene set of it being
a camp.
Kids, okay. The kids are sleeping. The counselors are up playing songs.
Okay. Anyway, so 2 of the counselors, we notice they're giving each other the sexy eye, and they sneak off to a room and lay down a blanket so they can hunch. I don't think they get to it.
Hunching.
Do they? Oh, I'm sorry. Hunch.
You don't know.
Oh, I looked it up.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Anyway, hunch is how I say have sex. Just if you didn't know.
Just her. There is no.
Yeah. I told you Urban Dictionary would have it. They did both of the terms. So
when
one
was the
is dry humping.
Entry made by
I don't look at all
Brittany, that. 2002.
No. But like I said, one was humping with clothes on and the other was sex. So I'm not crazy. Like I just didn't invent the term myself. Anyway, so as they're having
dumbest, least popular way to
as they're having sex, someone walks in. They're startled, but not enough.
They're not even having sex yet. They're just
fooling around.
They're hunching. They're actually doing
actual
hunching.
On. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Claudette is the girl's name. I caught that. I didn't catch the guy's name. I wouldn't have caught it either. It should be noted that generally, if any of these movies are being watched at home,
I have to have subtitles
the
on?
subtitles are on. Yeah. Captions are on.
And I don't know. They need to fix. They do ruin a lot of surprises with that.
Yeah, it is. It's disruptive and it.
But that's not the proper way.
Corruptive. It corrupts the integrity of.
But I don't know if these watching. Surely they don't update how they do subtitles. But now, like I've taken the test.
Well, if anything, they're getting worse because now they're.
You gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
If you haven't seen the person yet who's speaking, you're supposed to say voice or something like that, or describe the voice. You're not supposed to give it a name or anything like that, and that ruins a lot. Carry on.
I told you about the Interstellar subtitle spoiler.
Remind me.
Is it? I mean, people know what we're saying when we say subtitles, but I guess captions is technically the right term.
You're right.
Subtitles are for foreign films.
But everybody calls it subtitles now.
Yeah, whatever. They're interchangeable. I just want to make sure that distinction is made.
Yeah. So we're not complete stupid.
I mean, people. Whatever.
What happened with Interstellar? What scene?
Interstellar starts with the footage. The Dust Bowl,
and the old people
Ellen
speaking.
Burstyn talking. Well, my dad was a farmer.
They use her fucking name.
It says Old Murph.
Yep. Jeez. See, that's what I mean. I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Should have said old lady voice.
And a lot of companies, especially if something doesn't have, they use it for live captioning for broadcasts of news and sports stuff. A lot of it is AI. I'm sure it probably has been for a while, but yeah. So, anyways, Claudette is that's how I clock the name, is because of the captions. Okay. They're hunching, and I don't even know what she says to the boy.
He says someone's here. She hears a floor creak.
Yeah, but he says something. He says a man is not made of stone.
Yeah. To her, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that means she's a tease. Like I got a hunch. I gotta come. That's not good.
See, I thought he was trying to make a reference to
a Bible verse,
penis, or having an erection. Well, yeah, but why would you say a man is not made of stone?
You can't stay hard like that. Heard it wasn't good. You know the lies y'all tell, blue balls and stuff.
Okay, but had you heard a man is not made of stone? You were saying that as like you gotta not made of stone. Like I would think that would be like your resolve or your ability to resist.
If he's saying that while they're kissing and messing around.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. A man is not made of stone.
Look at your problem with the dialogue already. Looking for anything to hate this movie. He doesn't look. I'm assuming. Oh, duh. But you know what's interesting? Are we assuming that they're the counselors who are messing around when Jason drowned, and she's just coming back for them specifically because she didn't murder them all?
Yeah, the chronology is this is 1958,
right? And we found out later that Jason drowned in 1957.
Yeah, so presumably there's carryover and that it's the same counselors, but how you would whittle it down to which two?
She worked there.
Did she?
She was a cook.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that part. Or I don't know if I even clocked it.
She said it.
At the end?
Yeah, when she was finna get Alice.
Yeah, but she could have been lying.
Okay, well, I don't think she was. She knew her way around the area pretty fucking great.
If she'd been skulking around there.
And I believe she also knew the Christies, honestly. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the guy doesn't look that startled when he sees her. He's like, oh, we were just fooling around. But he's not like,
oh, yeah.
How'd you get in here? Who are you?
Gotcha. He doesn't try to swat away when.
Right. Shut up.
There's no swatting.
Taking my verbiage. Is it verbiage or verbiage?
I think verbiage. It's spelled like verbiage, but I think it's widely said just like oxymoron.
What is it? How are you supposed to say it?
Oxymoron.
I don't. Oxymoron.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
But I didn't look it up. And you lied to me, so I don't know. Oxymoron.
True. Why would I make that up?
Oxymoron sounds better.
Oh, it sounds like an insult. It sounds like something completely the opposite of what it means.
Anyway, okay. So they get killed, and then it says 19. No, then it says present day.
Then we get the credits in between, and then
which
it comes back.
I can't even. I can't remember what the credits are. Are they anything except names on screen?
Screen, yeah. And you get the score was done by Manfredini, Henry Manfredini.
I did see that name.
And then the rest of it, besides the he's and ha's.
Well, just to be clear, is that somebody? Is that an instrument, or is he doing that with his mouth? Do you know?
I'm guessing that it's probably sound captured it was vocal capture that was then put through like
a machine,
a keyboard, and done with effects that way because it's too uniform. It couldn't be somebody repeatedly.
I mean, you did it good.
Yes, but doing it over and over again.
Yeah, but can't they just cut it and keep on a loop?
Yes, or they could put that audio file into a keyboard and hit it like that.
I would love to
manipulate it that way.
No,
you could do it right there on GarageBand and experience it.
Okay.
I feel like the rest of the score, besides the he's and ha's, is pretty much a Psycho ripoff.
Oh my god!
The strings.
I don't.
Very.
You're very good at remembering music from a movie, and I'm not. So I'm just gonna take your word for it. The only thing I remember is the boat scene when it threw me off. They played that noise.
Dun dun.
Okay, listen.
Dun dun. From the
I said okay, Brendan. I don't
shower
remember.
Scene. You don't remember that from Psycho? Janet Leigh, Jamie Lee's.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen it in decades. So.
Tom Savini. Does that name mean anything to you?
No, it does remind me of Sabini from.
From what?
Peaky Blinders. Sabini.
Who's Sabini in Peaky Blinders?
He's the one who's in the wrestling ring.
The wrestling ring?
Yeah, he was like, you smell shit. You talking to the policeman?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You don't remember the score from Psycho, but you remember the wrestling man from Peaky Blinders.
I've seen Peaky again recently. What is the name? What should it mean to me?
He's just especially in horror, for doing special effects. I think he did the original Night of the Living Dead.
Never seen.
I think he did.
Is that zombies?
Yes, yeah.
It's the first zombie movie?
Yeah.
Surely there's some old zombie movies. You know, that's one genre of old movies. I like stuff from 30s, 40s, and 50s that I've never checked out.
I don't think there really are any from that period that would technically. I think the invention of the term. Actually, it's been a long time since I've seen it either. I don't even know if they say the actual word zombies in it.
Just living.
It might have been terminology that came up later. It's just like in the Living Dead series of films, there's a strong association with zombies eating brains.
Okay.
You know about this, or you have any concept of this?
I think I used to know that. But they don't do that anymore. They just eat anything. No. Any part of your body.
No, but that wasn't even in any of the original Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, George Romero ones. It was 1985 Return of the Living Dead. And they have... I don't think the zombies even speak in the other ones, but in that one, there's one that is reaching out for somebody and goes, brains.
Well, I think it's much more terrifying that they're fast as fuck instead of slow. Zombies nowadays, I mean.
And I think the idea of them wanting to eat your brains is a lot more insidious than them just coming after you.
But eating your brains and being fast, that's scary.
There's something extra unsettling about brains than anything else.
Why?
Like if they wanted to bite your arm, or even heart or liver or something, like any of that, I feel there's something more insidious about the brain.
Okay, I have a question. We'll get back on track. If they're eating people's brains, that means they don't become zombies themselves, right? Like, is there just a finite number of zombies? Like, how do you become a zombie? They eat your brain and then that makes you a zombie?
They bite you. If they bite you, you become a zombie. If you get bit.
Yeah, but do they bite? Okay, so in the effort to get your brain.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought about this either. It doesn't make sense because then the only way to kill a zombie is by destroying their brain, like blowing the head off or stabbing them.
Which is what we see now. They do shoot for the head, at least on The Last of Us last time we watched.
Yeah, but I think on all of them. And The Last of Us is, they are zombie-like, but they are supposed to be infected by fungus, whatever the hell that is. Cordyceps.
Okay. So, pass the credits.
Tom Savini, anyways, he did the effects for those. I think he did the effects for. He might have done the effects for.
When
Texas
you're saying
Chainsaw
effects,
Massacre.
you mean like blood and stuff splashing? Like, is that what you mean?
Yes, all the like gore effects, like the slicing Annie's throat.
Okay.
Getting the arrow through the neck. All that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, now we're in.
It says present day. Yeah. That's all it says in 1980.
It says Friday, June 13th.
Present day.
Yeah.
So we're on a girl hiking. This is Annie. Bless her. She looks.
I mean, she's not hiking. She's wearing hiking gear, but she's coming up on a gas station. Is that hiking? I picture in nature or in the woods. She's a hitchhiker. You said she's hiking. She's hitchhiking, technically.
Okay. Well, you know what? I saw that thing on her back, and I haven't seen this movie in a long time. But
I thought you said you hadn't seen it at all.
What?
Friday the 13th.
No. The thing on her back that she's carrying.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
A backpack.
No, that's not. It's real big. Like, anyway, I haven't seen it since. What's it called? Beverly Hills Girl Scouts. You know what movie I'm talking about with
Beverly
Shelley?
Hills.
Yes. I feel like they had them on their back.
Probably. Were they going into the woods in that?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I don't know. Anyway, I need to watch that. I haven't seen it in a long time. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, dang, she hiked to this place. Like, she couldn't get nobody to drop off. Like, I don't know. Anyway, she looks very happy.
Oh, she's happy as hell. She walks up. She's going
to the dog
between gas station pumps, and there's a dog there. There's a really, I never thought about it before. The line never registered to me. It always seemed like, why the hell? It just seemed like bad writing.
What?
She's like, hey, girl. And then immediately looks down at the penis of the dog and corrects herself.
What's the problem?
You address...
You don't have to say... She could have just saw the balls. It doesn't have to be that she saw the penis.
Okay.
Anyway, what's the problem?
It just is... Why would you be caught up in that idea of misgendering a dog, first of all? Like, it doesn't matter. The dog doesn't care.
Yes, but if you're already
doesn't even know what girl or boy he is.
Jesus fucking Christ. If you're already going to the trouble to talk to a dog like it's actually aware of what you're saying, then yes, correct yourself. I don't feel like that's a big stretch. You you're looking for anything that's like this movie. This is really shocking to me.
I think too that later it was because you would generally think, oh, if somebody's killing everybody, that it's a man.
Okay.
I would think.
Oh, so you think that's what they were?
I think it was just like, oh, wrong about it being a girl when it's a boy.
I like it. It was foreshadowing.
I doubt that much thought was put into the line, so I'm probably overthinking it.
Anyway, she asked the dog if it knows which direction Camp Crystal Lake is. And she was like, oh, no, you don't know. Okay.
But you do have a penis. Bye.
Anyway, so then she walks into a diner. And she says, does anybody know which way Camp Crystal Lake is? And everybody goes silent and looks at her. They're like, what you want to go there for? But nobody says, don't go there. But Elston, what is oil and gas supply or something?
Elston?
Yeah, that's the name on the side of his truck.
Oh. And you think that's his name?
She calls him Elston as well.
Are you
Elston,
sure?
You're going up to whatever road, she says. Yeah.
The caption when he was talking said Enos, E-N-O-S.
No. Okay. I mean, I could be wrong. But also, even on the credits, they just call him the truck driver. And she definitely calls his name.
Okay.
Anyway, he gives her a ride.
Not before.
What?
That place is cursed.
Oh, Crazy Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting in the truck, and Crazy Ralph was like, "You going to?" Does he call it Camp Blood?
I don't know if he calls it. No, they don't reveal the Camp Blood nickname until they get there, and the other counselors are talking to each other.
Is that when we know it's Camp Blood? They be like, they used to call this place Camp Blood.
I think Ned says it.
Okay. Anyway, he says, if you go, you won't come back. To Annie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of doom saying, the prophet of doom.
Okay, I will give you this. I did think about this. They also had the crazy drunk at the graveyard in Texas Chainsaw Massacre when it first starts. I did think about that.
That's
but
fine.
That's still not enough.
But I said it as a ripoff of Halloween.
Oh. Okay, see? I'm not seeing it at all. Carry on.
Okay.
So,
in the course of their
travels.
Yeah, some information is exchanged about the camp.
Yes, he was like, did Steve Christie is the person who's getting back in order. And he's
everybody knows all about this fucking place.
In the small town, why wouldn't they?
I mean, the trucker to me seemed like he's just passing through, but
you know what? But
they did call him by name, so go ahead. That means
if it's been 23 years since the incident, yeah, these people, they were adults when it happened. Anyway, so he was like, did your boss tell you anything? She was like, no.
Oh, yeah, it says present day. We're assuming it's
1980 because that's when the movie came out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. 79 would have been when it was being filmed.
IMDb says 80. Okay.
I'm saying
I understand. I understand.
Yes, go ahead.
He was like, you know, there's a boy drawn there in 57. She was like, nope. He was like, that 2 counselors got killed there in 1958. She was like, nope. And then that's the big shouldn't go there.
Yeah, they say he's been fixing it up for a year, and that he's
sunk $25,000 in.
Yeah, which was hilarious.
Why is that hilarious?
I don't know, just that it was like
that seems like
presented
a big amount.
To be a big amount of money.
It is. It was. I imagine.
Whew.
Wish.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, fixing up a whole camp, and I tell you, what? I don't know what he was spending that money on.
Because that arch thing, what you call that target?
The archery target.
Wasn't it just branches inside?
No, I mean, everything about the place. It was,
I don't know what it paint.
Okay. Well, let's keep going with this. She reveals she's going to be the cook. She's going to be the new cook.
Yes.
She's going to be cooking for about 50 kids, she says.
And the counselors, right?
Yeah. Oh, there was another thing we missed. Bad water.
Bad water? Oh, yeah. And then there was bad. They were going to open the year after that, but then
1962.
Okay, the water was bad.
Yeah.
What does that mean? They just they got it tested and it said it was, but where would it go? Where would the badness of the water go?
The water of the lake.
I don't understand how people swim in them things anyway. So.
Yeah, well, back then it was less of a concern. I don't think they had the brain or penis amoebas back then.
Penis amoebas?
Yeah, those amoebas that go up your pee hole or up your nose and into your brain and kill you.
Like instantly?
I don't know about instantly, but like in a short amount of time.
These in every lake?
I think they primarily exist in warmer bodies of water. So a place like lakes in Florida,
Jesus
I would
Christ,
especially
why
not
would people swim in them still? I don't understand this.
It doesn't happen frequently, but it does happen.
Anyway, I don't have to worry.
I mean, we only have to hear about it once to be concerned about it. It's just I think once it's in there too, there's no treatment. There's nothing they could do. Yeah. It's like that boy who injected himself with a butterfly.
Let's not.
I don't know why. I wish I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's so strange. Bless his heart.
No, don't bless his heart.
What did you just say? He was a little boy. Surely
he was old enough to know.
No, sir.
Did you ever inject yourself with anything?
Listen, I'm not. I'm just gonna make a point. Young. I'm just gonna make. I stuck a bead on my nose.
A bead?
Yeah, I was 6.
Yes, bead. But you didn't try to grind it down and put it into a syringe.
How do I know I wouldn't have done
and
that?
Inject it intravenously.
I feel like they said it was some on social media. Did they not?
I don't know. I'm not exposed
Let's
to
go
social
with that.
media.
Let's go with that and say he was influenced. Look at you. I can't believe you.
I can't believe you with all the other things that you don't tolerate for people's stupidity that you think that they...
It's older people, not kids. I know they brains dumb. They developing.
What about the kids that you used to teach? I feel like you had no mercy on them.
What do you mean? I didn't call them stupid.
And I can't wait to fail you.
Okay. We are rewinding that. And I didn't fail her. She got a D. But she earned a D. It's not like I falsified the grades. But you're not finna come at me for not doing your work, got a boyfriend, your work ethic fell off. I don't know. I'm not changing your grade.
Okay, so dead people. Speaking of dead people, he drops her off. He can't take her any further. He drops her off at a cemetery.
It's near a cemetery. It
was right directly in front of a cemetery.
Okay, but he's got to turn off to get to his
Moravian
route.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
Is that a...
Does that mean something to you?
Moravia? Is that a place? It sounds like it.
You know, how many countries are there? Do you know?
A whole lot.
I bet I can name 10,
12,
20 tops. So it might be a place.
Look it up. Look up how many countries there are.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, you guess. You guess how many.
Moravia is a region in...
Say it.
Brno? There's no vowel.
Brno.
Brno. Brno? Czechia? What is Czechia?
Czechia.
Yeah, Czechia. See, another place you don't know about. This is real interesting.
It's not Chechnya?
No N in there.
Okay.
Chechnya. How many countries?
Wait, guess your number first of all. Before you look it up.
304.
Nope.
Oh, how do you know?
You dumb. You're about to inject yourself with a butterfly.
195.
I was close.
Listen, I'm just going with the first thing that popped up. That's not AI. Including 193 UN member states and 2 non-member observer states. Have they kicked us out of the UN yet?
No.
It's not funny.
It is real still in there.
It's not funny. Okay. So she continues walking along, and
they're in New Jersey, by the way. That should
Hope,
be said
New Jersey.
As well. Yeah. That's where the cemetery is. We don't know. It might be the next town over.
Okay, well, clearly they're like 2 miles apart.
Okay.
So she keeps hiking, and a Jeep stops.
Mm-hmm.
And she's chattering away, talking about when you have a dream, you just have a dream.
Well,
what?
No.
Oh, we go back to the camp first?
No.
What?
Not that either. We go to a truck.
A truck?
That's driving with the boy that you know.
Oh, is this Kevin Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Kevin Bacon plays Jack. So it's Jack, Marcy, and Ned are in the...
They're in a red pickup.
Okay. And they're
driving up to Camp Crystal Lake. You see they drive past the sign. It says Camp Crystal Lake. There's a picture on it. It says established 1935.
I did see that. Although I've forgotten the time.
They've been around. They're coming up on it, and this is where we see Steve chop. It looks like he's chopping wood, but he's not. He's just chopping up a tree stump.
Oh, he's trying to get the stump out of the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to hack it into pieces to make it easier to pull out.
She's chopping the roots so they can push it out of the ground.
Okay. Why? Is that what you're about to say?
Yes. Okay. What improvement to the camp is that making?
Maybe it's blocking an important path.
Okay, because
you are looking for every reason to hate this movie.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about whenever Alice comes out and goes up to fix the gutter?
Yeah.
And puts one nail in.
Yeah, I said that, but then she keeps trying to put nails in.
Okay.
She does at least try to put more than one nail in. Mm-hmm. But Steve is interrupting her, looking at her drawings.
Those nails were doing anything?
Yeah.
When they're set to open in a week, you think the fine tuning that needs to be done in a camp out in the woods is getting rid of one tree stump when there's trees surrounding everywhere?
I'm telling you, it was blocking the path. You're tripping. Anyway,
stupid.
How old do you think Steve Christie is, and how old do you think these kids are?
The counselors are probably supposed to be
19, 20,
I
18,
would
19,
think
20.
Younger. I would think high school age is
Okay.
what they're supposed to be.
Seniors, though. About to be, at least. I don't know. But the point is, Steve Christie, in my mind, if she's not 21, which I clearly don't think they are, He's coming on to her, yes? Asking her if she's going to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's any ambiguity in it. I feel like he's very overtly coming on to her.
Was that less weird back then?
Well, I don't know how she was able to draw an entire portrait of him without him realizing it, because he's like, this is good. And, this is me. This is how I really look.
Maybe he was talking to Bill.
That's how you looked last night. Okay. They were the only two that were there.
No, Bill was already there.
Oh, okay. Well.
Poor Bill.
Yeah, maybe he was talking to Bill.
I like Bill.
Then, oh, you know what? Also needs to be said too.
What?
When they're in the truck on the way on the approach to the camp. And they ask
if he's thinking about kissing a girl. He's like, that's all I think about. What?
Ned is saying, like, do you think there's going to be any beautiful girls or girls as good as you, Marcy, at the camp? Something like that.
He means other counselors.
Yes, okay.
Jesus Christ, what are you saying?
Listen, so then, as soon as they get to the camp, presumably these three do not know any of the other people yet, correct?
Yes, that was under that impression, yes. Okay.
And then they proceed to, he shoots an arrow right past the girl, and she's not like,
Brenda,
I don't fucking know you. What the fuck are you doing?
She's, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Well, that's enough to say.
And just laughs it off. Oh, you would just let that slide, and then you would come in and try to save him from drowning. You would have been like, yeah, Jesus take that. Christ. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
Let's just preface this by saying I wouldn't be there. I don't understand the whole idea of camping. It's ridiculous to me. You separated from nature by a thin piece of tent or a cabin that don't lock. I don't know. No signal to call anybody. But no, I would have been like, are you out of your fucking mind? But is this rated R? What's the rating on this?
Yes, it's rated R.
Oh, well, clearly her character was
titties hunching.
Her character was to take it as a joke and not get as irate as I would. She's level-headed.
And Ned is the one that says Camp Blood.
Oh, yeah? He said this place.
Bill is the one painting the dock.
Uh-huh.
Painting it white. Is that the best color to paint something that's out in the woods?
Jesus Christ.
Now we're back to Annie.
Okay, so she's in the Jeep.
She gets picked up by a Jeep.
Talking her head off. The person in the Jeep is not responding at all.
Yeah.
Which
this is to conceal from the audience, but obviously,
what?
Even if you're a hitchhiker, you would get into the vehicle of somebody who is not responding to anything, not saying hello. Like, what do you think it's supposed to be like? They're just not letting us hear what's being said back. There's no way that there's no responses being given.
She's not, well, to be honest, okay, well, I don't know a lot of people who talk like that, but I have heard some, and you can't get a word in. Maybe that's, because she's just keeps talking and talking. I don't think she asked the person, any questions. I wouldn't have hitchhiked, so I can't even get into the territory and the mindset.
Okay, so they go past the Camp Crystal Lake sign.
And she looks.
Annie.
She reacts. She says, hey, I think we're supposed to turn back there.
Yeah.
Person doesn't say nothing. Keep driving. Speeding. Actually, seems like they speeding on them little roads. And she was like, hey, will you stop, please? Person don't say nothing. So, will you stop, please? And they still don't say nothing. So then she hops out of the moving car and lands and hurts her leg.
Moving Jeep.
Yes. Sorry. Moving vehicle. Is that better?
Yeah.
We can hear or do we see it? The Jeep backing up? We see it back up.
I think maybe we just hear it.
Okay. Well, anyway, Annie makes a run for the woods. The person is following her. And eventually
catches
and slits her throat.
Now, did anything about this sequence strike you as odd?
Did we see the hands?
Yeah.
Wait, did it look like man hands? Some people have man hands. My hands aren't that feminine. And ain't there a joke on Seinfeld, the lady with man hands? Yes. Well, obviously man hands, but still. I feel
like maybe that the writer of that episode might have lifted the idea exactly from this movie.
Well, you know what? I wish
they do it purposely to misdirect the audience, but it is abundantly clear that
I
these are
don't
the
know.
hands
I
of
made
a
a
much
point to
larger
look at her
man.
hands,
A man
and
that
they
is
weren't that
much
feminine.
larger than Betsy Palmer.
Okay, well.
In fact, it is the hands of the special effects man, Tom Savini, with dark black hairy knuckles.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the knuckles. How do you know this, though? You made a point to look it up. And
yeah,
be like, whose hands are these?
Just past documentaries. Okay, people talking about
let's get to the root of your problem. They tricked you in an unfair way. That's why.
No, it's just
which I agree. That's
it's
not
funny
right.
now in retrospect, but it is a cheap way of misdirecting. Like there are other ways, especially with watching that little thing about some of the sequences in Psycho, how Norman Bates's identity or dressing up as the mother is concealed with, like, when he attacks the detective in the second story of the house and comes out the room, and it switches to the overhead shot.
Okay.
And you can't identify any facial features from an overhead shot like that. So you just see a body coming out of the room.
Well, I will say on another shot, they only show her feet, so they could have did that.
Show whose feet?
The killer.
You're talking about Psycho or this?
I'm back to the movie we're discussing.
Which is?
Friday the 13th.
Okay.
I'm just saying, yes, I agree with you there.
Which one do they just show the feet?
When she's killing somebody. I don't know. Maybe when she walks up on a girl, actually.
Annie?
Yeah. They do show her the boots.
That's probably a man's feet, too. All right. So then they show Annie. It's a cool effect, but you can see, like, the makeup. It's a different color than her skin. That could just be from better resolution and cleaned up versions of the movie. Boy, now we're back at the lake. Back at Camp Crystal Lake. Now it's fun time at the lake.
Fixing up stuff.
Kevin Bacon's in a Speedo.
Oh, wait.
No, we're not fixing up stuff. This is fun at the lake now.
No, because we didn't even cover that Steve is going to leave. Steve left. He gives them instructions. What does he say he's going to do? He just said, I got to go into town. I'll be back. I swear he says in an hour, but that's not what he says. Before 7? What do you say? Going
to pick up supplies for something.
Okay. Because
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you got a real attitude problem. Okay, so now they're finished fixing stuff up because now they're relaxing and playing at the lake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them, Marcy or Brenda, maybe, I think.
Who? Does what?
Asks, what flavor of ice cream would you be? Rocky Road.
I missed this. Or I tuned it out.
What flavor ice cream do you think you would be?
I'm vanilla.
You're vanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. I mean, there are 1 or 2 ways you can mean that, and I don't know which one, but neither one is worth discussing. Both of them are insulting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so then Ned.
Yeah. Something's wrong with Ned.
He pretends like, I should say he is drowning. Oh, and the killer is back, by the way, because they're looking at this happening.
Yeah, somebody's creeping around. From the woods. Yeah.
So they pull him out, and he's
not really drowning.
No, they pull him out, and Brenda's going to give CPR back when you were supposed to do mouth breathing. And
mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, not mouth breathing.
You know what I meant?
That's what it's called. Mouth breathe him. Mouth breathe him.
And he kisses her. And then they're like, Nettie. Who says Nettie if they don't know him? You think Marcy says Nettie?
I mean,
because that sounds like a nickname to me. But anyway, and that's all. For that scene.
You've seen the movie The Sandlot, or no?
Is this the baseball movie and the black man with the dog?
James Earl Jones.
Yeah. I don't remember anything. I remember what I just said, and I feel like the dog slobbed a lot. And he was a famous baseball player back in the day.
Well, they have a sequence with fake drowning.
Oh, for real?
The little boy with the big glasses goes to the town pool, and I mean, he more realistically almost drowns so that he can get CPR from the hot older lifeguard. Okay. You've seen this sequence.
This is triggering a memory.
Memorizing you.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know if that sequence used here probably was borrowed from some other older movie that I don't know. But
Jesus,
I was like, oh well, Sandlot must have taken this
them.
from this, yeah.
Or why can't you just?
But
People
did
can
it?
have
But
independent ideas.
executed it much better,
Jeez.
and in a way that appealed to the kids. Even
He
though it was
looked like he was drowning at first.
No, not
because he kept
not
coming
like
up
the
and going
Sandlot.
down.
The Sandlot is this is
okay.
deliberate. The way that Natty, I think, it was very clearly a practical joke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not a good one. But.
Yeah, not good. Next, they go to the kitchen to eat, right?
No. Next, there is a snake in somebody's cabin.
Is it Brenda or Alice?
Snake in Alice's room.
Okay. You sound like you're about to have a problem with this scene.
Bill comes in to help with it.
Yeah.
And Jack, I think.
Everybody comes in eventually.
Or Ned. Yeah. They really killed a snake for this scene. Yeah, they really chopped a snake up with a machete.
Wow.
Marcy says, "At least we know what's for dinner."
Would you? Oh, I'm sure I would. Like if I was in the woods stranded with somebody and there was nothing else to eat.
You would eat a snake.
I'm assuming I would. Like, what choice would I have?
I would have very little trouble trying a snake.
I would like for the person to lie to me and tell me what it was, but you know what? Then I could eat it fine. But just mentally knowing what I was eating, I feel like
I'd be able to eat that easier than a squirrel.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I won't be in a situation unless the plane goes down somewhere. I can't.
What about rabbit?
People eat rabbit, right?
Sure. People eat squirrel.
Listen.
Possum.
Ooh. Listen.
Armadillo.
If people can lie to me about what I'm eating, then I'm sure it'll be fine. I just can't know what I'm eating.
So this is an open call to anybody who feeds you that you're okay with eating anything that might seem unsavory. Yeah. They're eating the cats.
Stop. It's not funny. God bless
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, Heavenly Father. Okay.
They're killing the snakes.
Okay, stop.
Okay, then we go to another thing that was anachronistically okay back then.
What?
Ned wearing a headdress.
Indian outfit.
Doing
hooping and hollering. They called it they have a term for it. Undulating.
Yeah.
Is that?
Ululating. It's ULUL. I don't know how to say it. It's not undulating.
Uh-oh.
Undulating is like.
I didn't say with the D.
Undulate. You said un. You said
yeah, because I thought it said UNULATE.
It's UL. It's ULL.
I don't think it is.
I don't think I can even do that anymore. Put ULL.
Let me put my way.
Okay. Now. Either way, he's basically doing the.
None of them.
Ululation. Told you. All L's. Where's the N at? The end, right? Yeah. And maybe it's appropriate that he's doing this extremely racist portrayal.
Oh, is he Indian? I mean Native American. What do you mean it's appropriate?
No, because then the cop shows up.
Cops? What? Wait, cops and Indians? What are you saying?
Oh, cops are racist.
Okay. And he is giving him a hard time for no reason, but he's looking for Crazy Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Ralph is married. Oh, and we didn't tell you last time we saw Crazy Ralph, he didn't take off. He went very slowly on his bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what?
Speaking of taking off slowly on.
Oh yes. The policeman looked like he was about to fall off that motorcycle when he did a little turnaround. It looked like I was like, oh, he don't know how to do that.
It looked like he had just proved that he could stay upright on it without falling over before they did the shot. And then they're like, okay, just turn around and then go back off out of the shot.
Surely they would have did it once more.
Boy, he was struggling. It's like, I mean, I'm sure if he did practice beforehand, it was probably on a real road.
Oh.
And not on a dirt road out by a camp. But Uh, one thing I will give the movie credit for is I know it was a low budget production and it does have that homemade feel like that, like the shitty motorcycle driving, the police decorum on the motorcycle. I mean, it looks like the sticker letters that you could buy from the store that people like put their address on their mailbox. That's what it looked like, and it said police on every part of the bike.
Okay, but what are you giving them credit for?
Like, I'm just saying I like that aspect of it, that it does have like a homemade feel. Okay. Like I do appreciate the by the bootstraps, like
okay,
doing shit on the fly. Okay. The effects being well done.
Okay, now do we go to the kitchen to eat?
Yes, this is yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then they open the pantry and Crazy Ralph.
They're wondering where. It's a shame Annie never showed up, or if Annie ever shows up. Yeah. Steve says something about that before he leaves too. If Annie the cook shows up, show her around or whatever the fuck he says.
Anyway, they're back at the kitchen. They open the pantry to set you up for a scary memory later in the movie. And Crazy Ralph hops out. He says, "Y'all are doomed. Y'all are doomed." Says that repeatedly. Walks out and leaves. Right?
Yeah. I mean, all these.
Is he on? He's on the bicycle still. No.
I don't remember. Huh. All of these, the cop, Crazy Ralph, the strange trucker. I mean, him less so, because how would he drop Annie off and then pick her back up in a Jeep?
What?
Everybody is being established as a red herring of who potentially could be the killer.
Okay.
This is another thing that I hate about it. Is
see, I didn't get that at all.
Having a reveal.
You should have at least
that is
at
of
the person.
No information whatsoever. Okay. You're bringing in a completely new character. There's no way to put the pieces together. That is bullshit.
Okay,
to me.
now I understand your issue. I understand.
After the headdress with Ned,
we already went back to the kitchen.
I know, but I'm saying that then there's more Indian, Native American stuff. I started noticing all around. All the different cabins are like the Comanche cabin.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Hiawatha's retreat. There's totem pole carvings and stuff. I don't know what tribes were local to New Jersey when we came to this country, but...
Oh, when we came to this country?
When settlers came to this country. Jesus Christ. We're getting towards nightfall now.
We're
Storm's
back to...
coming.
Yes, and... Before the storm, Marcy and Kevin are out. Kevin Bacon. Marcy and Jack are out around, and she tells them about a recurring dream she has about the rain. It sounds like pebbles are falling, and pools of blood rush away into little rivers. Am I missing any part of her dream?
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember she said it now that you're saying it, but none of that.
Okay, and I was like, "Oh, she did." She did. Oh, we missed the part before that happens. Nettie. So he watches them. He's watching them. Marcy and Jack are kissing. They're just walking around. Mm-hmm. Ned sees them, and he's walking around, and he looks up and he sees somebody in an empty cabin. Or is it his cabin? It's somebody's cabin. Anyway, he's like, hello.
Oh, yeah.
And he walks toward it, and that's the last we see of him for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Then they stop, and she shares her dream. Mm-hmm. And then they run to a cabin. Mm-hmm. And they're going to hunt.
Hunching time.
Yes. Yeah, and then she has to pee. Marcy.
They smoke a joint?
He rolls a joint while she's peeing, and then something falls on his face. He wipes it in his... Oh, I'm sorry. While they're having sex, the camera, what do you call that, a pan? They pan up, and we can see Ned's dead body on the top bunk. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then they're finished. and we think somebody's going to get murdered, they just make the camera work seem like somebody's going to get murdered while they're hunching. Mm-hmm. They finish. She goes to pee. Jack lights a joint. Something falls on his face. He wipes it off.
Kevin Bacon doing a good job pretending to hunch. Kira Sedgwick was probably watching like,
oh, please.
Yeah, I'm going to meet him someday.
Please. Anyway, he wipes it and it's blood. And before he can register whose blood, a hand from under the bed.
A man's hand, Tom Savini's hand, grabs him by the forehead. Explain the logistics of that.
I can't.
Reaching up, out from under the bed to hold down while being underneath. Okay. Yeah. The angles are wrong. There's no way for it to be done.
I agree.
And then a metal... I'm assuming it was an arrow. Arrowhead
I thought it was an
comes through his neck. This is a cool effect. This was well done for how, again, the homemade...
They could have even did it without the hand coming around to hold him down. Like, all you got to do is stab up.
Exactly.
But I understand. Okay.
They probably needed that to legitimately push through from the underside.
What do you mean?
Of how they had it set up.
Okay.
To make it, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
All right, and then I think for a second before we catch up with Marcy in the bathroom, we go back to the cabin where Brenda, Bill, and Alice are playing Strip Monopoly. Mm-hmm. And nothing of import is going on there, right?
Katharine Hepburn impression. There was one, I forgot to mention that when he was in the...
That was Marcy doing it in the mirror.
Was it?
Yeah.
Before, oh, okay.
But before she walks over to the shower.
But it was Ned that did the Bogart.
Yes, which was horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds nothing like Bogey.
You wouldn't have even known that that's what he was trying to do without the captions.
Without the captions. But how do we know? Maybe they looked at the script and the script says do a Humphrey Bogart impression.
Yeah.
Because clearly the person.
And the actor playing Ned probably said, who is that?
Why? Why would he say that? It's only 1980.
I mean, don't you think that would have been part of the auditioning process? Like, the only actual acting you need to do is pretending to be an Indian,
pretending to drown,
Native American. Can you?
I don't even know if it's inappropriate. Yeah. It's probably inappropriate to say Indian.
It is.
Now, right?
It's definitely. Yeah.
What is there? Not to make light of this, because things need should be politically correct. But is there like a website where it's like you should say this, not that? Because I'm sure I'm behind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be pilloried for stuff that as a child there's so much. I mean, it's not drilled into you, but
what?
As far as being considered socially acceptable at the time, I mean, the concept of playing cowboys and Indians and
what are you saying?
I feel like Native Americans. I don't know at what point that corner was turned where.
But you think it's been a long time?
No, I just think that it was a damaging amount of time before that became before that came to light. It was like
it now.
Yeah, just because
that's all you ever heard. Yeah, I understand.
And it's also not something that we clearly have an awareness of it, but there wasn't any transitional point to where
people look at you and be like, "Oh, you can't say that." Is that what you mean?
No, I feel like referring to Native Americans was something you did more often as a kid.
Oh, I mean, I didn't, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because like studying American history and tribes, I remember doing projects in school and learning about.
They had already said Native Americans by then.
Yes, but I feel like the more commonly referenced term was Indians.
Yeah, nobody's arguing that.
Yeah. Well, you just were.
I was not.
You said Native Americans was around back then. I'm just... Never mind.
You done threw me off. I don't know what I was talking about.
You were talking about Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, Ned acting what he needed to do. Okay.
Yeah, we established strip monopoly.
Something. Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait, I think we skipped a part. When they were back in the kitchen the light wasn't working, and they went to go see about the generator. And Jack said that Christy showed me how to operate it, so he gets it turned back on.
Yes.
Okay, so we have fully functioning power at this point. I just wanted to make that clear before we.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so back to Marcy in the bathroom.
Yes.
Water's not working until she adjusts the lever under it. Water supply, water valve. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like she's gonna get murdered there, but not. She keeps hearing sounds in the bathroom, and she keeps looking. And eventually, she's like, "Jack," and for some reason, she does a Katharine Hepburn impression. Must be from a movie.
Another bad one.
I haven't seen.
I don't remember what she said either.
Darn.
Surely you would hunch me in a
no
cabin.
Dang, I can't remember what she said. Anyway,
can you do a Katharine Hepburn
no,
impression?
absolutely not. She had a very specific way of
talking. Critical of.
Okay, here we go. I saw a Kate Blanchett clip from what was it, Aviator?
The Aviator.
And I was like, that is not.
So you've never seen the movie?
No.
You only have ever seen the clip.
I think I've seen a little more than a clip. I don't know why, because I know I didn't see the whole movie. But
you never try to develop a character.
No.
A black woman's interpretation.
A black woman that what?
Katharine.
A black Katharine Hepburn?
Blackburn.
No. I can't do any accents that always sound like me.
Try talking.
Like what? Any accent?
With your teeth together.
Okay, so close my teeth. What do you want me to say? You got to give me something to say.
What's something Katharine Hepburn would say? Something old-timey from a 40s movie.
Please.
Try saying.
I was going to say Dexter, but I don't.
I can't.
That's what she calls Carrie Craig.
Yeah, try to say Dexter, I can't be bothered.
She doesn't say that.
Just, this is your
character. Okay, but listen, all you want me to change is that my teeth are closed. That's all you want me to do?
Yeah, and in your mind, try to approximate her voice.
I don't know how people do
Look how quickly you developed he ha ha ha.
Well, I quickly developed it.
Yeah. You went from going
Dexter, I can't be bothered.
See?
Okay, please.
I felt like I would more readily have identified what you were going for versus what she was.
You're an idiot. Okay. Where are we? In the bathroom. She keeps hearing noises. She's like, Jack. And she walks to one stall and we do see, I don't know, they show the fingers of somebody or something behind one of the shower curtains.
Mm-hmm.
So she walks to one of them and opens a shower. Nobody's there. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what happens after that.
Well, they showed somebody grab an axe up after killing Jack.
Really?
They show the axe get picked up.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh. Yeah.
I thought I saw the axe coming down because it lands on her face.
Yeah.
I don't remember them picking up the axe.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, and then, oh, right. So she pulls back the other one. Is that where she sees the killer?
I think probably the tree stump chopping was just to establish the fact that there was an axe somewhere there on the campground.
I understand that.
Which is asinine. They could have just had it sitting on top of the stump.
Anyway, when Marcy sees who the killer is, she doesn't look surprised either. What does she say? She doesn't try to run or nothing. She just kind of pauses and waits to get struck down.
Hey, you gave Annie a ride.
No, surely not. Anyway, she doesn't.
What type of ice cream are you?
Brendan, be serious. But really, she doesn't act like she's in that much danger.
Like an older woman. You're not a threat.
Holding the axe, she is. Anyway. All right. So, or maybe that should have given us a clue that it's a woman because nobody is like.
No defensive wounds again. She doesn't even lift her arms up.
Right. Nothing. She just, again, it looks like she waits to be hit. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I be when I'm about to get murdered, but I feel like
you would at least
duck a little,
try to block with your forearms.
She didn't scream? I don't know. It's interesting.
She could have, like we theorized with Franklin and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What?
If he would have had his pee can.
Oh my God. So what are you saying? What are you saying?
Well, she got up to pee. She could have used pee as
also, it does open with her on the toilet and she hears the door open. Is that right? I'm not making that up. We see her feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She's dead. Mm-hmm. Where do we go? Where do we go next?
They show the axe in the face.
Yeah. Where do we go next? Steve at the diner or back to the cabin?
It must go back to Steve at the diner.
Are you sure?
I started taking fewer notes at this point after the axe killing to Marcy's face.
No, I don't think we're at Steve yet. I think we're back and it's raining, and then Brenda's like, and they're in the middle of the
going
strip
back to the
poker,
Monopoly,
and she's like,
Not
"Oh,
poker,
I left my
Monopoly."
Okay, strip Monopoly. I left my cabin windows open. I guess we'll have to pick up this game later. Like, bitch, just go close your windows and come back. But anyway, so the next time we see her,
and
what?
When's the last time you played Monopoly?
Long time. That game don't do nothing for me.
And especially if you're an older person playing it and not a kid, it can take a long time.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like they're in a
strip every time you land on somebody's property.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of going around and buying up properties first before you'd even. In the amount of time that's elapsed, they're already pretty undressed.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm just saying. A lot happened in a little amount of time for Monopoly, which I feel is a lengthy game for them to have progressed to be in that state of undress.
Are you saying there's something wrong with if it has been a long time? Like the time is not lining up?
I'm just saying, why did they pick Monopoly? Why didn't they just do poker like you said?
All right. I don't know. All right. So now maybe we go to Steve. And he's eating at a diner. I don't know what the point. I know the point of the scene, actually, because it fooled me like it fooled Annie. Not Annie. What's her name? Alice. They showed his Jeep, and it looked like the Jeep of the killer, which I was like, oh, he got a Jeep like the killer. He was like, is it the same color?
Which wouldn't have made sense either because they cut from Annie getting
murdered right to him.
Well, no, because it shows.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I guess you're right.
What?
Chronology-wise, it shows her getting dropped off at the cemetery, them arriving at the camp, Steve leaving in the Jeep. She gets picked up in a Jeep.
Oh, is that the chronological order?
Yeah, it must be.
Oh, so it's supposed to be a false?
Another red herring, yes.
Okay, all right, well, I guess. I never really got the sense that he was a killer, even with the Jeep. I was just like, oh, that's weird. They have the same Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And why would he be trying to reopen the camp?
What do you mean?
Kill more counts. Why would he spend a year?
Oh, just to get more bodies to kill? Okay.
Inspired by a killing that happened when he was
not alive.
2 years old. Yeah.
Don't know. Okay. So he gets in his Jeep and is traveling, and then he gets stuck or something. Well, I don't understand because he's towing a trailer now because you said he was picking up supplies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he must have been.
I don't think we'll get back to him getting picked up for a while. Brenda dies first, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So Brenda goes to the bathroom as well. What? What's wrong?
This is more subtitles.
What?
Caption spoilers.
Oh, okay, but wait. I still was confused even with them. I was like, that's weird. We're not back to her room yet. She's in the bathroom washing her face and stuff. And she hears something and she looks, but she don't go over. She does not go to investigate what sound she hears. Maybe she thought it was an animal or something. So she leaves the bathroom untouched, like she's still alive. Goes back to her cabin. Lights a candle so she can read by candlelight. And then we hear a voice saying, help me, help me. Sounds like a little child.
The caption
says Jason, which I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I thought he was dead. So the voice is like, help me. What? You making a face? What?
You thought he was dead?
Because of the name? Are you saying I don't know who Jason is?
Yes.
I know who Jason is because I have a little knowledge of the thing, but yes. Oh, wait. We skipped something. Where is there a flashback of him drowning? Is this not until the mom comes and starts imagining scenes? Okay. But is anybody else aware of the boy dying besides Annie? If he knows it's called Camp Blood, surely Ned has said some other stuff. I can't remember if there's knowledge of a kid drowning. No, none.
Don't know. I don't know if they specifically recount the story.
Okay, so tell me this. Even if it says Jason, and if I as a viewer don't know who Jason is, why is that a spoiler? Well, because my immediate thought was like, kids aren't supposed to be here yet. That was my immediate thought. I was like, kids aren't supposed to be here yet.
Okay.
So I would have fell for it. I mean, not really, because I wouldn't have been there, and I'm not coming out into the dark to help you, but I understand. He was like, over here, over here.
Help.
Yeah. And it's raining, pouring. She's in her nightgown with a flashlight. She's like, where are you? What?
No footwear either. Barefooted.
Well, if you really think a child is in trouble, like maybe she's like, oh, I gotta go. Help.
She didn't appear to be hurrying through the woods. She seemed to be.
Well, she wasn't going slow either.
She had enough time to put sandals on.
Listen, I'm not gonna argue this with you. I agree. Okay. She could have put on some shoes. Anyway, so she's like, where are you? Where are you? They just
chopped up a snake earlier.
She did not do the chopping.
I said they.
Bill. Handy Bill. Anyway, eventually she's like, come out. Where are you? And then she's back where she was earlier when Ned shot the arrow.
She set up the archery target.
I was like, oh, she's finna get shot with an arrow.
And the lights come on. This is one of those old. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's still the same type they use, where it's just a bunch of straw that has
in a bag
a bullseye style target around it. This thing, even whenever she's bringing it out earlier in the day, has already been shot to shit. All of the fabric in the front is ripped off. You cannot even see like the bullseye target. Right. You can only see the perimeter of white around it because it's been shot through so many times, probably from.
Are you upset that he didn't spend some of his $25,000 to rewrap the target?
I mean, he's too busy getting rid of that tree stump.
Jesus. Okay.
You got enough paint for the
deck?
Dock.
Yes, dock.
Paint the straw. A deck. Paint the straw.
Okay, all the lights come on.
Yeah. So she's fully suddenly the archery range gets flooded, which I guess they do night archery there because they have stadium lights surrounding this, but they have like.
Think about that. Why would they have stadium lights that bright? Interesting. Okay, but now I'm drawing a blank. We don't see her get murdered right then. Like we know she's gone, but they don't show anything, do they?
No.
Okay. Now probably we're at Steve, who's stuck in mud or something. I don't know. But a sheriff comes by and gives him a ride.
Yeah.
But while they're on the ride, the sheriff gets a call saying somebody needs help with jaws of life, a wreck on a road nearby.
Yeah.
So he
I was surprised.
What?
They had the jaws of life already back then. I thought that was something that came about in recently. The 90s, maybe. I
don't even know what it looks like. I've never seen it, but.
You know what it is?
It's to get you out of a car if it's smashed up too bad, or if the doors don't work or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Steve has to make the rest of the journey on foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think before they go to that,
what?
After they cut away from Brenda, then Alice and Bill are going around and they find the bloody axe.
No. Or maybe that comes first. But I do want to make a point that Alice says something's going on. The lights came on for a second. She did say it was fully lit up. She said the lights are on. And then she looks again. She's like, oh, they're off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're looking around because now they're like, where is everybody?
Phone's cut. They try to use the phone.
We have to find the axe, which we haven't discussed because I was on a comment. Then they go. So they're like, where is everybody? So they go to, must be Jack and Marcy's cabin. Nobody's there. Then they go to Brenda's. And Bill says, come look at this. And it's a bloody axe in the bed, like it's tucked in or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alice is like, I think we need to call somebody. So they go to the office. They have to break in. No, she finds a key. Right? I can't remember. Anyway, they get in. Phone's not working. And as they're saying, let's use the payphone, which is also in the office, they pan up and they show that the phone line has been cut.
They're showing that like on the outside of the cabin. To us. They're showing it to us.
Right, not
the characters don't know the line's been cut. They just think the phone doesn't work.
Okay. And then Alice is like, well, Steve will be here soon. I do hear her say that. So now we come back to Steve, who was walking, and somebody is blinding him with a flashlight at this point. And he was like, who is it? Who's there? And then he was like, oh, what are you doing out here? And then, how did they kill him? Slash his throat?
Why does he know who
she's the thing. I feel like she knows the Christies. If she worked there as a cook, like...
Oh, yeah. The Christies, his family
they owned
it previously. Yeah. When the bad shit went down.
Yeah, so he's like, what are you doing here? And how does the killer get him? Throat slash? Can't remember.
I don't remember. An immemorable death. It is noted that it's a full moon, too, somewhere in here. So not only is it Friday, is full moon considered to be...
Crazy shit's supposed to happen on a full moon.
Yeah. But it's not
necessarily... the cop. Yes, huh? He says, it's a full moon and it's Friday the 13th. It's going to be a lot of murders and rapes. He was like, we always get an increased amount of stuff on the full moon. He was like, and it's Friday the 13th.
Cosmology.
Yeah, okay. So we're back to the...
Bill. Back to the what? Cabin.
Alice is napping. Are we napping yet? Because the generator goes out next. Right? Because you're going to say Bill.
You said napping?
She takes a nap.
Yeah, like you taking a nap when it's dark outside instead of just going to bed.
Excuse me? Everybody's missing and we found an axe. I'm going to bed? I don't know. I fell asleep on accident. So she's dozing. I don't know. I don't know what you want to say.
Were they drinking when they were playing?
Absolutely not.
Okay, see that either. No,
she doesn't smoke. Nope, she doesn't smoke anything. We're missing. They don't try.
We forgot to point out too, right from the beginning.
What?
That the Claudette and the man made of stone.
What about them?
Are about to hunch and then they get killed.
We absolutely did point that out.
I know, but the horror tropes that you said you didn't know about, the sex, dead.
Well, you point them out since I don't know them. Apparently,
Halloween started with the...
If you have sex, you're going to die. Is that it?
I didn't come up with this.
I know, but I said you said. As in repeated the trope.
Jesus. Halloween starts with that. They... Judith... Never mind. It's not a 1-for-1.
It really isn't. You're really pushing.
Go ahead. Alice is napping.
Wait, I have a question. They did try to get into the truck, remember?
Yes, the vehicles are disabled as well.
Yes, Jack's truck is not working. So they did try to leave once the phone wasn't working, but again, vehicle's not working. We're back and Bill is lighting oh wait, they did show the killer disabling the generator, right? Or no? We just see everything goes black.
Yeah, stuff just cuts out.
I think they're like up a shot of the cabin where the generator is, but anyway.
I think besides like grabbing murder weapons,
we don't see the killer.
We don't see, we just see man hands
and boots.
Okay,
so it goes out. Jack is lighting 2 lanterns. And he was like, I'm going
Not jack-o'-lanterns. Traditional lanterns.
You done? Are you done? If they didn't hear the last episode, they don't know what you're talking about. Alice asks Bill if she should come with him. He's like, no, just keep napping. So he goes checking the generator out. He was like, oh, no, it has all the gas. Then what? Do they show him getting murked in there?
Yeah, and this is another arrow.
Yes.
Death.
But we don't see that till after she goes in the room and he's hanging on the back of the door. So I don't think we see this one either. We just know he's done for.
Yeah. Now we proceed into
what?
Halloween style staging of the bodies
before
to be discovered
by. Before we get to that, Annie, not Annie. Why keep calling her Annie?
Alice.
Why they shouldn't do the 2A names? And I had no trouble with Game of Thrones
Lindsay.
names. Okay. Alice has woken up. She's making coffee or tea. I don't know. But she goes to the pantry. I'm like, oh no, this is her time. She's gonna get got. But nobody's in there. She just gets the sugar and comes out. She realizes too much time has passed, so she grabs a lantern. Does she? A flashlight. Anything. She goes searching for Bill. Why are you laughing?
Traditional lantern.
Does she go to the generator room? What room does she find? It has to be that one.
I feel like the progression.
She goes to the room where the generator is, and I don't know, door swings open, or she sees on the back of the door is Bill's body. He has an arrow through his eye and other places.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's freaking out.
He's suspended on the door.
But you had no problem with Michael having a knife holding somebody up against a wall or a door.
I'm saying you're not having an issue with this, but you did have an issue with Michael having the knife holding.
There's an issue.
Okay, well, you're not expressing it.
Well, that's because they didn't show anything holding them up, so I'm just assuming there's a hook. I know there's not a flimsy knife.
Please, they made knives strong back then.
And I'll tell you, at one point, I was like, how the fuck this person got all this strength? But okay, so she sees Bill. Mm-hmm. She runs to the Jeep first. She gets in the Jeep, and Annie's body is on the seat.
Yes, Annie's body's in the passenger seat.
She gets out, and I don't know, from a branch or a limb, Steve's body falls down. Mm-hmm. She runs into the house. She is stacking every fucking thing she can in front of the cabin.
Yeah, this was a funny,
I liked
over the top.
I liked it.
She takes ropes and ties them to the doorknob, and
I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was stacking everything she could in front of the door, but they're still just like the window. She closes the window curtains. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I guess if the killer can't see you, you could just shoot anywhere. Okay, so she makes it to the kitchen, and I'm like, oh my God, it got to be in the kitchen. She still has not grabbed a knife, a heavy pot, or anything yet. Mm-hmm. So she's just crouched and waiting and crying. Brenda's body gets thrown through the window. Brenda's body gets thrown through the window.
With the strength of Andre the Giant.
We don't know who it is yet. She has a rope on her. She has a rope around her shoulder or something. I don't know what. Did she drown her? Now that I think about it, because she's soaking wet.
Maybe she choked her with one hand like Michael Myers.
So then she sees a Jeep pulling up. So she assumes it's Steve, and she starts unblocking the door because she runs out to it. Mm-hmm. And finally we see there's an old lady. And she's like, my dear, what's wrong? She was like, I'm Miss Voorhees. I know the Christies. Mm-hmm. I used to be a cook here. So she was like, we have to leave. We need help. Everybody's dead. She's like, calm down. Show me the body. So she walks her into the kitchen and shows her Brenda, and she's telling her everybody's dead. Then this bitch starts going on about, I used to work here. I have a son. He's drowned.
53 when this.
Does she say she's 53?
No, I'm
You're telling me how old she is. Okay. In real life, when the movie was made.
Yeah, Betsy Palmer. This is Mrs. Voorhees.
Anyway, so she's like, yeah, my son died here. He drowned. He wasn't a very good swimmer. And the camp counselors weren't paying attention. They were making love. And
did you recognize her from any old movies?
I looked her up.
Because she was in... Okay, you did look her up.
I did not. And she's in the one with Joan Crawford called Queen Bee, and I have not seen that. Mm-hmm.
She's in one I know was a movie my dad liked, but I've never seen it. Mr. Roberts. Mm-mm. Jack Lemmon, James Cagney's in it.
James Cagney?
Yeah, Henry Fonda.
Oh, wow. I feel like I haven't seen...
Okay, not to disrupt the momentum. This is the big reveal.
How does she tip her hand? What did she say? All the camp counselors don't pay attention. She says you should have been paying attention.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no.
And there's voice changing going on.
Okay, the mom is speaking in Jason's voice. Kill her, mommy, kill her. Don't let her get away. Oh, shit. Alice, what does Alice do? She just runs. She runs out. Does she grab anything? She don't grab nothing. She's just running. She's running around. But the moonlight, it is a full moon, so she's still visible. Where does she go first? Oh, she hides behind a little part of a deck that's not attached. Is it like old dock? Do you know what I mean? Because it's still in the woods. It's like, maybe it's a rotted dock that's just tossed off to the side.
Yeah.
So Jason's mom passes her, so she misses her. So Alice runs back to the same cabin and hides in like the back part of the kitchen. I don't know, because there's a door we haven't seen before that's got a lot of gaps in it. Like you can see what's going on outside. It's shadows anyway. So she could hear Jason's mom walking back and forth. And eventually she stops at the door and she realizes that Alice is hiding there. And is she using an axe? And you know what we missed? They fight a little bit.
Really bad.
Slapping, punching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She punches the lady.
Really badly blocked.
But I'm like, there's no way if this lady had the strength to move all these people like that, she could have knocked her out with one punch. But anyway.
She couldn't kick because she probably got bad heels. 53-year-old woman.
Anyway, so she's tearing through the door to get her. And after that, I don't remember what happens. What happens?
She gets her head cut off.
We're not there yet.
I mean,
what did she grab? Her axe? Her own axe?
She uses the axe, yeah.
How does it get out of her hand? I can't remember. Eventually, Alice gets the axe and she chops this bitch's head off with one clean swoop, which is
one swing.
Interesting, right? Is it that easy?
She could have been the grandpa in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. Yeah.
I wonder how hard that
one
is.
Whack.
Yeah, and the head's off. They even show the body without the head, and the fingers are... I don't know what they're doing. Just moving crazy. Anyway, she falls down. So Alice... Oh. You know what we missed? That bothers me. She slapped the lady one time, and maybe she hit her head. She hit her head. Or she hit her one time with something. Because there's blood. Because she just walks off. She don't run. Alice walks to the lake the first time. And she's just sitting there crying. I'm like, oh, bitch. And then you can see the shadow of the lady. So she gets her again. She must grab her and drag her back to the cabin. I don't understand. All this happened outside with the head chopping. This happens outside.
Yeah.
With the head chopping.
Because the head chopping happens outside.
Okay.
By the dock.
All right. Okay, there you go. So now she gets in a boat. And I don't see an oar. Brenda said she has an oar. I thought she was using her hand.
Yeah, this is, I mean, the decision making here is...
What do you mean?
Totally unintelligible. Why? Okay, you just cut a woman's head off. Surely in your mind, after seeing all the dead bodies...
Now you would go back to the car that has Annie.
The functioning Jeep that works. Why would your instinct not be to now?
Maybe she can't stand to be around a dead body. That's the only thing that would explain it. I don't know.
You could take the dead body out of the vehicle to
but
drive
also,
it away.
you've ended the threat for real. Like there's no way it's coming back. So, but I don't know. Maybe she's waiting for Steve to show up. She doesn't know Steve is dead. Oh yes, she does. Steve fell out the bush.
Listen, it works.
Listen, I had a problem with it too. I didn't understand.
It works for the transition into her waking up in the lake, and this is was worth sitting through the movie again for this.
My reaction.
Very rich reward of this scene because you started voicing your disdain for.
Wait. So she's on the lake and she falls asleep. Next scene is a police car coming up and a police standing at the dock yelling towards her, and the music is so loud. It's like a happy, triumphant music. I'm like, why the fuck are they playing this music? And
it's a tranquil scene of like a beautiful morning on the lake. The canoe that she's in, I mean, gentle ripples on the water, and it's this peaceful, like.
Anyway, so the police is calling out to her, and it doesn't look like
music.
she's like, I'm over here, I'm over here. It looked like she's playing in the water. I was
Her hand is like very.
It was limp, but when she comes to, it's like she's just like stroking the water, like this is a normal day. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They really fumbled this ending, and then the fucking body comes up out of the lake and grabs the hoe and tips the boat over. I'm like, oh no, I thought he was dead.
It's supposed to be like
Jason's ghost.
Jason's body. Yeah.
It was a deformed, decrepit
partially body. Decomposed. Yeah, it was a deformed head. They had some sort of prosthetics.
Scared the fuck out of me.
It was, and I haven't seen a hell of a lot because you're resistant to watching horror movies.
Yeah.
It is the loudest and longest I have heard you scream at any jump scare, any scare at all in any movie.
I wasn't expecting it.
It was full vocalization scream, and then you took a breath in and screamed more.
Did I?
That's the first time I feel like I've ever heard you do that.
I'll have to take
it. It was prolonged and pronounced.
I have to take your word for it, but it scared the fuck out of me.
I mean, when that music was playing and you started saying, oh, they really fumbled this ending, I was like, you are about to get fucking stung, because it is a great jump scare, and it was something that I'm pretty sure in a documentary or some sort of coverage on the movie that I've seen, that it was something they added in at the end because they were like,
yeah, what are you going to do with that ending?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You're introducing a dream sequence out of nowhere, and then, I mean, she wakes up in a hospital bed.
Yeah, and the police who had given Christy the ride one time was there. He was like, we pulled you out of the lake this morning, which, when he says that, does he mean off the boat or does he mean in the lake?
Yeah, I think out of the canoe. Like.
Okay, but I have a question. I don't think so, because all that hooked up, and she shouldn't be laying in the bed with stuff attached to her if she was just in the canoe. Like, nothing's wrong with her. She hasn't been injured. So I think maybe she was in the water. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's what happened at all.
There's no reason for her to be laid up in the hospital bed if nothing has happened to her, is what I'm saying. Why is she unconscious? Why she just woke up?
Shock.
Okay.
You have this...
Here we go.
Conviction in your mind that you know how you would react to something as traumatic as...
I don't.
8 people getting horrifically murdered around you while you're in a remote place in the woods.
Well, guess what?
And also you chopped a woman's head off.
Okay, so you're just saying that she's passed out because of shock. She's in the hospital and has been admitted because she was shot. Shock. Okay.
And she didn't get enough of a nap. And
all right, so she woke up.
She never got to get her coffee or tea that she was about to make.
She was like, did you find the boy? Oh, she was like, are they all dead? He was like, yes, they are. Mm-hmm. And she was like, did you find the boy? He's like, what boy? Which bothers me. Because she was like, the boy who drowned, the boy in the water. He's from that town. He should have known about Jason. If everybody knows about Camp Blood.
If they found her unconscious in the canoe in the lake, and they found bodies littered everywhere.
Okay. What are you saying?
Wouldn't she be handcuffed to that hospital bed as the primary suspect of murdering all those people?
I did think about that after she got the lady. I was like, they're going to think she did it. I don't know. I thought about it fleetingly and then I forgot. So, yes. But I like that they didn't jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Unless but obviously, they knew who the fuck Miss Voorhees was, which means they wouldn't know what boy she was talking about. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But he was like, your folks on the way up. And she was like, well, if you didn't find the boy, that means he's still there. Was that an opening for a sequel?
What would you think that they had to do back then in well, they would have filmed it in 79, but in 1980, the crew that would have to come to clean up that crime scene, Like,
what about them?
Do you think they would have gloves on to pick up Miss Voorhees' head?
Yeah.
You think so back then? That they would have gloves on?
Germs are a thing in 1979, darling.
I don't know.
Come on, don't be ridiculous.
I don't know what CSI procedures were back then. They didn't have. I think you're desensitized to it because it's been around for more of your life than not. But I feel like you're overestimating.
No. Cleanliness and sanitary. No.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Anyway.
I think somebody probably grabbed her hair. Hey, she was the cook.
Okay. So, any favorite character performances? Any memorable
Stop
dialogue?
moving your head around like that.
Memorable dialogue.
Jesus Christ. Hey, girl.
What?
Oops. I mean, boy.
Oh, that's your favorite line?
Yeah.
When she was talking to the dog.
Dialogue. No. I don't have any. I mean, Kevin Bacon does a good job for his first outing as being cast in the movie. It is interesting that. What was he in before this?
I looked it up. It's something you've seen. Well, I imagine you've seen it.
You imagine that I've seen it?
Yeah.
His first prominent role in a movie that was successful.
Okay, well, see, now that's not what you said, though. And he was on some soap operas. Let's see.
Soap opera isn't a movie.
I know.
Jamie Lee and Kevin Bacon. There is a pretty established pattern of people
having a breakout roles in scary movies.
Having it be the launch pad for them.
National Lampoon's Animal House, was that decent?
Oh yeah,
1978
right.
first role.
He was one of the frat guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't a prominent role.
All right, but
he was in it.
I was just letting you know this one is first movie. Okay. Not that I liked any performance, but character wise, I just feel like Bill was handy. I felt like if he.
You don't think Steve Christie was handy? He'd been there for a year fixing it up. He chopped that tree stump out.
I mean, maybe he was, but
he showed Alice how to
put a gutter on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Time for
Ralph.
Crazy Ralph.
What about Betsy Palmer? She was the only established, credible. Apparently, she took some convincing to
do the role
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What did she say? I don't want to ruin my image.
I mean, I don't think because this is a little more bloody and gory than Halloween.
Than any of the ones we saw. Yeah.
But I think you even would still say that it's tame comparatively to today's stuff that's come out in the wake of it. Like, even Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I feel like is more upsetting with some of the violence that's in it, but that's even not as gory as some of the stuff that's in this. And out of the three of them, all three of them were considered extreme, I feel like, whenever they came out, but especially this one, and specifically because the quality of the movie wasn't considered as good as the other two. Did you? Well, there's no way you know. You don't know anything about the movie.
They don't know what.
You know who Siskel and Ebert are, though, right?
Yes.
Who are they? Explain to people who might not know.
Movie critics, right?
Yeah, well, Gene Siskel died in the 90s.
Okay, well.
And Roger Ebert died more than 10 years ago.
What are you saying? People don't know who they are still?
I would think that there's probably a ton of people who don't know who they are.
People our age, though?
No, but you only want people our age and older to have access to your podcast.
Maybe. I feel like there's still some semblance of sense among those.
Stop turning your head away from the microphone.
I'm not saying anything.
You were talking when you did that. Jesus.
What about them?
Siskel and Ebert were well-regarded film critics of their day. They formulated the thumbs up system, where they broke it down to the most base form of yes or no, the movie is good. Gene Siskel, in his review of Friday the 13th, whenever it came out, pretty much indicted everybody involved with it as being vulgarians and saying that it was, in fact...
What, you have a quote?
Let me see. I'll pull it up. Not only did he despise the movie...
Okay.
He spoiled the ending in his published review. They
should have not let him review any more movies after that. You don't do that.
He only got more famous after that. It has been suggested to me that a great way to keep people from seeing a truly awful movie is by telling them the ending.
Wow.
Is to tell them the ending. I like that idea a lot, and I know it is a powerful and controversial weapon, so you're going to have to trust me to use it wisely and sparingly. In the meat cleaver in the forehead movie Friday the 13th, which also features...
Wait. He called it a meat cleaver, not an axe.
Yeah.
A meat cleaver.
He's just using that
to
describe it. Which also features a bloody slow-motion decapitation. The killer turns out to be a bitter old lady played by Betsy I've Got a Secret Palmer.
What is that about?
I've Got a Secret. It must be a movie that she was in.
Okay.
It seems that 23 years ago, her son drowned at a summer camp while a couple of counselors were off having sex in a hayloft. Since the boy's drowning, blah, blah, blah. Well, then in the end, he doxes the head of Paramount Studios, who is the distributor for the film.
What do you mean, doxes? He just said his name out loud?
Paramount is a division of Gulf and Western Industries. If you want to complain about the film, you can write Charles G. Bloodhorn, the chairman of the board, and gives the address. And then he says Betsy Palmer and says to write, basically instructs his readership to write these people hate mail about the movie.
That's so ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
Fucking asshole.
Well, he died of a crazy brain cancer, so.
Jesus, it's a movie.
Now there, I hope I've ruined Friday the 13th.
He's a bit of bitch.
Which is the latest film by one of the most despicable creatures ever to infest the movie business, Sean S. Cunningham.
You know what? I would love to hear his review of stuff now. Not that it's like, I wonder what he would think. Infest the movie business, please.
I was a big fan of Siskel and Ebert growing up. Mm-hmm. I took a big liking to them, probably because they had a syndicated TV show. Mm-hmm. But Siskel was always
contrarian. What? Not contrarian, but
no. I feel he was tougher to pin down as to whether he was going to like something or not, and he definitely did have more of a, which whatever, people's opinions are what they are.
Yeah,
that's part of the fun of criticizing stuff.
Yeah.
But he definitely had the snooty, like what you would think of as like the film critic being with the art house and siding with.
Was
all
there
that
you can recall a movie that he really liked that you hated?
Off the top of my head, no. I preferred Ebert's criticism. I mean, I like them both, but I read more probably because his write-ups were syndicated in the local papers. Growing up was reading Ebert's reviews.
I've read maybe one or two. I don't know. And I guess it's just because of the nature of a critique. Like, you can't really give away what's happening, but I don't know. They're just too general for me. Like, I would prefer to read or hear somebody like we're doing, like talk about the movie in detail after it versus just giving a overview of what to expect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but his
because those don't hold any weight for me. Writing, like, I don't care if you like the movie or not. Like, I need to see it myself.
That's why I preferred his style of film criticism because even when he didn't like a movie, he would write about it in a way where if I disagreed with him, you could understand his viewpoint, and he would often even say, "This movie is not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not the intended audience."
But that doesn't sound like he did that at all at this. He said, "Fuck all that. This is a bad
Siskel.
movie."
That's
so you were saying Eber. Okay,
yeah.
Because he's just like, see, I like that. This is not for me. Right.
Yeah.
Versus what he did. Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Wow.
Things were different back then. There's less. I mean, it's pretty funny, though, that he did that.
But I guess, is that a real thing? Do people still...
I mean, if you get so bothered by something.
Critic stuff, rating. You check a rating before you go. Not that it influences you, but you just like to know. I feel like you do that a lot. Like Rotten Tomatoes or whatever the other one is.
I still find it interesting just to see what critical... I mean, can't even call it a consensus anymore because the rating scale has such a wide variance. It is sort of meaningless, but it is still interesting to me to see how stuff gets categorized by a wide swath of people who are supposedly, accredited critics.
What qualifications do you have to have? Like, if somebody called us this a movie critic podcast, like, no, this is just a discussion, right?
Yeah, no, it's just people's opinions. That's why
I don't understand why they hold so much sway.
There are not many people still writing film critiques that I really put a lot of weight in what they say, and the ones that don't do exclusively that.
Okay.
Like one of the critics that he's either an editor or a curator for Roger Ebert's website, which still publishes a bunch of reviews, and they have a whole roster of different critics that write for them. But Matt Zoller cites, he writes really well, and even kind of has a lot of the same, even if he doesn't like something.
Yeah. He could say why or what the issue is for him.
Yeah, and I generally like the way that he writes about stuff. But again, he doesn't do exclusively that, and he doesn't review every film.
Mm-hmm.
But, there are still some decent ones. It's just not the same. Ever since Roger Ebert died, he was kind of like the last, I don't know, paragon.
Is that what you're going to call him?
Yeah.
Paragon of virtue, of excellence.
Yeah, I don't think that's even the right word that I'm looking for, but he was like the last pillar of a bygone era. Yeah, whatever. I mean, there is no other film critic that has ever achieved the level of success that they had, and their level of influence on the industry is unrivaled. Like, there is nobody else who had the level of influence that they did on a film's success or failure. Not saying that they ever deliberately tanked movies on purpose, and a lot of the times when they would bash something, it was something that was impervious to criticism anyways. But they did have a very strong ability to champion stuff that they were enthusiastic about that would probably fall by the wayside otherwise. A smaller production like this that gets picked up by a studio and distributed, though, them bashing it and saying it's in bad taste. I mean, there's 11 sequels and there's reboots and Freddy versus Jason. Like, obviously they had no impact on the success of Friday the 13th as a franchise.
I was looking at Alice, her credits after this, and most of them say looped voice or ACR or something like that. What is that? It's a bunch of movies. Like, it's just, was she making background noise? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. She could have done voiceover stuff. I have no idea what that is. I'd have to look it up.
Brittany scale. You ready? What? You got something else to say?
Did you have a favorite character?
I told you.
Oh, did you have a favorite quote?
No. No, not at all.
What do you think this movie did better than Texas Chainsaw and Halloween?
Okay. Oh, yes. This is easy. I know you're not going to agree with this. I told you I have a problem. Hold on. Let me think of Texas Chainsaw. Okay. I know, just considering Halloween, okay. I like that it was a person who could be killed. That was my thing. She had a reason for her revenge, as whacked as it was. Mm-hmm. Versus Michael, I guess he just killed babysitters.
I feel like his motivation is no different from...
His sister ain't do shit to him. I can see her killing. I don't agree.
All those people that she killed had nothing to do with her son's death.
Right, but at least she started with the two that did, is what I'm saying. And you can see she's crazy. She's doing her baby's voice, saying, "Mommy, kill her, kill her."
So she can be excused as having some mental problem. No, he couldn't have been born wrong.
That's right. That's fine. Again, my thing comes with not being able to get killed. That fucking bothers me. She gone. Her head is gone. She's dead. She's gone.
You've seen people receive non-fatal gunshot wounds.
All right, Brenda.
They didn't. He could have had something on underneath
that. Okay, Brenda.
What?
I said okay. I agree. I agree.
Don't say agree dismissively just to end the point because I'm trying to have a back and forth about it.
We discussed there was no blood leaving his body at any time that he got stabbed. His eye wound looked like it had been healed for 20 days. He did.
How could... Why? That's you ascribing that to it rather than it just being...
Okay.
The way the makeup was done.
Why was there no leakage of blood or bodily fluids after he got shot and stabbed? How about that? I can't believe you explain this away. This bothers me.
Just because you're used to seeing people get shot.
Okay.
You're used to seeing people get shot and them having the over effect of blood spurting out
I just
everywhere.
Want some. Did you see any? You know what? I'm not going to argue this with
you. It could be getting soaked in by his clothes once he got shot. He went right out the window and off the balcony and landed on his back.
I said
and he's wearing dark clothing.
I said okay.
Don't you start.
And he walked. Okay, I'm not.
He walked what?
No, it's a different movie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You think he's easy to kill and people just bad aim? Okay, it's fine.
Why are you moving the microphone away from your mouth?
I'm done talking.
No. We're still talking.
There's nothing left to say. We're not going to agree. I hate doing pointless arguments.
It's not a pointless argument.
It is pointless.
It's sharing a difference of opinion.
Okay, and now the different opinions have been shared. No more to discuss. Yes. I told you. You asked me why I bought this more. Because she was able to be killed. That's it. It was crazy that she could lift these people up and put them on branches and stage them. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
And you didn't like Texas Chainsaw because you speculated that Leatherface had cut his femoral artery and that he should have bled out in the street. Like, you're a fucking clinician.
No, that's very little thing. There was nothing wrong with it. He wasn't presented as supernatural. That was fine.
Okay.
That's all good.
And it was just Loomis was the one presenting him as supernatural.
No, he did not present him as supernatural. He just said he was evil. Evil does not equal supernatural. So yeah, my main problem with Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the excessive yelling and the close-ups. I don't have a problem with the killers.
What about Friday the 13th? You had some preconceived notions going into seeing it. You knew stuff. You knew hee ha ha.
That's all I knew. When that does a crazy person.
No, that's not all you knew.
What else I knew?
You said something during Halloween. Who had the mask?
But that's not present yet. So see, I don't even know it from this movie. I know it from a different movie.
Okay.
So what are you saying? I'm sorry, I really don't remember the beginning. What are you saying?
I'm just saying you didn't notice the absence of
the mask.
And what about Jason?
What about him? That he wasn't present except in the lake at the end? What are you saying to me?
Yes.
Yes. But could you restate the whole question? I feel like I'm missing something. What are you asking?
I feel like as someone who hasn't seen the movie and you think of the mask, you think of Jason and the fact that wasn't in this, you didn't.
Does that bother me? Is that what you're asking?
But I'm just saying that you didn't register the absence of those things as the only things you knew about the franchise going into it.
I was like, oh, he not in this one. Must be a later movie. I don't understand. I don't understand what revelation I was supposed to have.
I feel like if I had that struck me as odd the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, there's no hockey mask.
I guess if you care about genre, this horror movies, then yes, it would bother me. But I don't give a fuck.
I'm not saying it bothered you, but it just felt like it would strike you.
Yes, but not hard. I was like, oh, he must be a later movie.
Not hard enough to knock your head off with one swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
On to the Brittany scale.
Which is, I guess you could call it my rating system. And let me tell you what it is. Okay,
Brittany scales based on how generally unimpressed you are with most things.
I wish you wouldn't say generally unimpressed. I feel like the stuff that is worth being impressed about is not this. It's like nature stuff. Science stuff.
Explain
That's worth being
further. Okay.
Like a David Attenborough documentary or Tiny World. So good if you haven't seen it, Apple TV. That is impressive.
Like the arterial spray from the cut to the femoral.
That could be impressive.
Is it femoral or
I looked
femoral?
this up and I said it wrong. So whichever way I say it is the wrong
femoral.
way. You say femoral? I said femoral?
Yeah.
I looked it up and I was like, oh, I said it the wrong way. We need to make a correction next episode, but who cares? So whichever way I say it is not correct.
Femoral is what you said.
I mean, it's the femur. Femoral.
But it's not spelled the same. It's Femoral.
Yes, I know.
And a femur's Femur.
I know.
All right.
Telling me how to spell.
I agree.
Fucking femur.
I agree.
I hate you.
Yeah, see, it bothers you.
It bothers
trying to
me
introduce
when
a false
when
finality
you mock
to
me,
something.
not when you do your own thing. Yes, you are. You did that dumb voice. Anyway, so from best to worst, the Brittany scale is bad skill. Brittany scale is bad, okay, regular, decent, and good.
Okay, I feel like we should do that from ascending.
Top to bottom?
Yeah.
Fine. From best to worst is good, decent, regular, okay, and bad. This gets a solid okay for me.
Okay.
And you? And you know what? I'm listening back to the past
Wait,
episodes.
So you preferred this? You're giving it okay.
Yes, there was logic.
So from bad, okay, regular, decent. Good. So you have it as next to last.
Yeah.
So you didn't like it, but you just preferred it to the other two.
Correct.
Jesus
What's
Christ.
your problem?
Nothing. It's just funny. I thought you were gonna give it a regular.
What? Why?
Because the way you're like, you said fine earlier, which fine isn't on the Brittany scale, but fine to me indicates more of a positive.
No, that lady ain't no way that lady was moving them bodies, tossing that girl through the window. Please, no.
I gotta check the level on these headphones. I feel like it's your voice damaging my ear.
Oh,
your voice
so maybe I should move away from the microphone.
No. I'm saying the way that it's the volume of the headphones versus.
You know, you're free to turn it down.
You understand? I know, but I got to figure out what you got it set as. It's got to be something on that.
You just turn it on, you little dum-dum. Okay.
Well, I give it a bad.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yes, we know. But I something.
The copycat elements of it.
Okay, wait. Answer me this. Stop. Before you, how many times do you think you've seen this?
Probably 3
and what was the last
and
time?
a half.
When was the last time?
4 times. The last time that I watched it in full was probably 5 years ago.
Okay,
4 or 5 years ago.
I had watched this a little bit with you before because it picked back up where we were in the middle. How long ago was that?
Maybe 4 months ago.
Okay, so I'm asking the connection for you of being a ripoff, was that immediate to you? Or is that you're an adult now and you're thinking about them type of thing? Like when you first saw it, you were like, oh, this is a ripoff.
Well, I didn't see it I don't think I ever saw it as a kid. I remember being terrified at the prospect of even seeing it as a kid. I remember the box in the video store scared me seeing it. And there were several Friday Friday the 13th by the time, I mean, walking through an old school video store, they would have the VHS box, and then you'd be able to pick it up, look at it, read the description on the back. They had Friday the 13th video games for Nintendo or Atari. I remember even being scared, loving video games as a kid, and being scared to even attempt playing those. And then I didn't see it until I was probably 18 or 19 the first time I saw it.
My question: when did you start likening it to a ripoff?
I don't know. I just
you didn't hear anybody else say this. This is all you.
I remember the first time finally seeing it, not necessarily thinking it was a ripoff, but just thinking it was a shitty movie, and being bothered at the reveal that it was a 53-year-old woman.
I give you that. They didn't show the killer before they showed the killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I said already about the mystery element of withholding so much information that there is no possible way to solve the puzzle, and when it comes together, you're just like, well, it could have been, you could have had it be anybody,
just a crazy person.
Yeah, Ralph would have been a better reveal that it was him after all.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, okay, all right, so oh, you didn't tell me. Oh, you gave it a badge, you said. I was gonna ask you to. Okay, what did you say to me last time? Well, a lot of people disagree with you. There's so many sequels. Somebody like this fucking movie, they made that many sequels.
Yeah, I told you a ton of people love this franchise.
So you're wrong.
The remake that they did, I thought, was better execution of the premise than this
was. When was it?
2009.
Who's in it? Anybody I know?
One of the boys from Supernatural. You never saw that show.
Did you like it? Supernatural?
I liked the early seasons of it. I never watched it all the way through.
Superheroes?
It just kept going on. No. It's about two brothers going from town to town, solving supernatural, like.
I think I've heard. Where have I heard this premise? Okay. I guess I must.
It's something. The creator, the guy who does The Boys. He was also the creator.
Maybe that's why I've heard it. I was listening to a podcast with him on it. Okay. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, it's bad.
She came back, Betsy. She did more.
Yeah, she appears in the second.
I can't remember.
Maybe the third one too. I don't know. The mask doesn't come in. So after now seeing the first one, I should have asked this for Halloween as well, especially since you saw the remake of Halloween.
What are you asking me?
Would you have any interest in seeing any of the other Friday the 13th?
No. None of any of the ones we review. I don't like scary movies.
What about if I told you
Jason Comes Back from the Dead?
No. Have you ever seen the movie Carrie?
Yes. Well, parts of it at least. I can't remember.
But you know what the premise of that movie is?
She thinks stuff and it happens.
She has telekinetic powers. You know what telekinesis is?
Sissy Spacek, yes. And the blood at the prom.
Yes.
And okay, what about it?
Do you know what telekinesis is?
I thought you could use your mind to make stuff happen.
To make stuff move.
Okay. I guess that's a big far off from make shit happen.
Yes, she can't manifest a red apple out of thin air by thinking about it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not the same.
What's your point?
In one of the later installments of Friday the 13th, the main character is a girl who has telekinetic powers like Carrie.
Okay.
And it's her facing off against Jason. You don't think that's it? Interesting.
No.
Premise.
None of these have been interesting. Watch a movie about a fucking serial killer bothers me. Anyway.
So you would categorize him as a serial killer?
Who? You do know it's a very loose definition. I feel like.
Oh, is it?
Murdering more than one person on purpose.
Is that's what it is?
Let me look it up.
Your understanding of a serial killer?
I was like, I don't like that definition. I feel like they gotta have. I
feel like there's
type.
a methodology.
Yes,
and a psychology behind it.
Yeah. Let's do.
But you like Mindhunter?
Serial. Yes, I understand.
You liked Seven,
but it was more about them catching the serial killer versus it being about the serial killer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, serial murder. This is Britannica. The unlawful homicide of at least 2 people carried out by the same person at separate events occurring at different times. Says nothing about the method. So there must be another term that should actually be applied to what we think of as serial killer. But I don't know what.
So even from the perspective of watching something with as preposterous of a premise as a girl with telekinesis battling Jason, the serial killer,
what about it?
You don't think that would be enjoyable to watch and laugh at? Because obviously you're not watching that trying to take it seriously.
You know what amazes me about you? Like, that sounds like a good time to you laughing at a bad movie, and it bothers me.
I feel like I can envision you like, having a great time watching it.
Once it comes on and I'm laughing, I'm like, okay, there's nothing else to do with this. But I don't want to.
That's why you hate joy.
Oh, y'all know this bastard called me a joyless, soulless person. What you
I
call
didn't
me?
say soulless person.
I bet
I call you a grump.
Miserable grump.
She's the grumpinator.
Anyway,
a grumpaholic.
Yeah, I wouldn't deliberately seek that out.
Okay.
No thanks. I would just prefer straight drama that doesn't involve murders.
Or comedy.
No.
You don't like comedies either?
I thought about that. I don't deliberately seek out.
Joyless.
But they're like some. I don't know. They don't. I don't laugh at a lot of them. But like some trailers get me. Like I want to go see Anaconda, which surprised me because I'm not like really.
I couldn't. I mean, for
it had me laughing.
How much you screamed at the boy Jason coming out of the lake. I could not believe how hard you laughed at the trailer for Anaconda when he had the pig strapped to his back. I feel like I've never heard you laugh that hard at anything.
Oh, I have, trust me. But anyway,
I should not laugh that hard. Laugh that long. Okay. You were out of breath.
No, I don't think I was.
The trailer was over and you were still laughing.
Those aren't my two. Well, horror is the least favorite of anything in comedy. Mm-hmm. It's fine, but I don't go seek them out. Okay, so next time we'll be talking about Poltergeist from 1982. This has been Black and White Movie Night.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what? You know what? We didn't say our names at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, you're bad.
I've called your name several times.
Brittany.
Yes, I'm Brittany. That's Brendan over there. What are you going to say? Interrupted my outro.
Poltergeist.
Yeah. 1982. What's your problem?
This was going to be an extra one.
No.
That can't be it. It's got to be. I thought it was Nightmare on Elm Street was the next one.
Not if you go in chronological order like you wanted to.
Okay. Here's the thing with Poltergeist, though.
It's not in a franchise?
No. I mean, there is another Poltergeist, but it doesn't fit the bill of
horror.
All of these other ones.
Okay, so we will not do Poltergeist next time. We'll do, what do you want to do?
I mean, we'll have...
Why don't you look at this shit ahead of time? This bothers me. Interrupted me on the outro.
I feel like there's... I feel like...
Fuck, man. Well, what do you want to replace it with?
You probably were supposed to have taken this
out. Yeah. I got your fucking approval.
There's no... I mean, we gotta look...
Jesus Christ.
Hey, listen. I gotta look... Hey.
The next movie is TBA.
I would like... I mean...
What do you mean it doesn't fit? Because there's not a lot of movies after it? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, there is another Poltergeist that I've never seen, Poltergeist 2 or Poltergeist 3. I don't know what's in, but they, like, it doesn't fit the bill. Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre has Leatherface. Halloween has Michael Myers. Friday the 13th has Jason.
Okay, fine. We're going to skip to Nightmare on Elm Street, you said? 1984?
Yeah.
Next time on Black and White Movie Night,
but
we'll be reviewing.
Here's the other thing about
what,
this.
Buddy?
Doesn't make
Jesus
sense.
Christ. What?
Doesn't make sense because, yeah, okay. 3, never mind. All right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I just wish you would have made that point when I asked you about it. And don't say I didn't ask you about it. Because I didn't put nothing on that list without asking you about it. You get on my nerves. You feel like what?
Ooh.
You feel like what?
I would have pointed that out or said that.
Would you have?
Yeah.
Unless you were busy on your fucking phone.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay. So to your mind, listen, before you go on. To your mind, there's not anybody with a subject, the crazy killer, that was released between 1980 and 1984 because we wanted to keep it chronological. Now's the time to speak your piece.
Yeah, no, I mean, unless we redirected to incorporating Alien, in which case that would have been in between
No.
Halloween and Friday the 13th. Because I thought because we were going to do
last in a franchise for the Patreon.
For some of the other franchises, yeah. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Nightmare on Elm Street, that's not that far of a jump. 5 years?
Next
4
time
years?
on Black and White Movie Night, we'll be discussing Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984.
Until then.
I'm black.
I'm white.
He's wrong. And I'm right. You said I'm right instead of white.
I was about to say what I was about to say I'm wrong. Like you usually say. Yeah. You're wrong and I'm right.
Black and white.
Love you, bye.